Hello my soapy friends and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Lissa, also known as the Soap Chef on this channel where we make all things with a rather good lather. I've been a maker in this industry for over 2 decades. We are a 3D bath bomb mold supplier and my favorite products to make, of course, are bath bombs. But that's enough about me. Let's get right into the video. Hey, good morning friends. We are back at Creation Station. We're going to make some Pedi bombs, which are really good for your feet, very detoxifying, and it's starting to become sandal weather, at least where I live anyhow. So let's get them tootsies in shape, shall we? I already have everything weighed out. In here I've got my baking soda. Hang on, of course I'm not prepared. All right, baking soda with some Pine Green Lake. I'm pretty sure I got that from Serafina's. Fairly sure that I got that. It's a lake blend. So pine green, because we're making a foot product, so I don't know, everybody equates that to green. Okay, we're going to get our polysorbate in here. I can't talk today. My goodness. All right, polysorbate. Let's get that into the pool. Got a little whisk. We're basically making a bath bomb, but for our feet. But we're adding a whole bunch of other things that we would not use in a bath bomb, such as Epsom salt. I know a lot of people like to add Epsom salts to their bath bombs, and it's great to soak in by itself. In a bath bomb, because it's a salt, it's going to attract moisture. Because it's going to attract moisture, you're going to find maybe it's going to activate your bath bomb. Once it starts activating and it becomes kind of wet because it's drawing moisture down into it, it may crack. You don't want any of that stuff. All right, baking soda, polysorbate 80. Next, we're going to be adding a bunch of Epsom salt, crushed up, really fine. You do not want to put the big, huge chunks of Epsom salts in there. Next, we're going to be putting in cream of tartar. Next, we're going to be putting in just a little bit of SLSA. You do not want your Pedi bombs to be nothing but a foamy situation. You want a little bit of foam, not a lot. Let's just give this a little bit of a mix while we're at this stage. I'm making a mess everywhere already. You guys know how I like to work nice and clean. So baking soda, Epsom salt, cream of tartar, little bit of SLA, not too much. Next, we're going to be putting in mustard powder, which is really, really good and detoxifying for your feet. I do a powdered foot soak that I include mustard seed powder in it. I will link that video down below. Next, we're going to be adding just a little bit of turmeric powder, not a lot. We do not want anybody's feet to be turning orange while they're sitting there soaking. I was going to use ginger powder, but I ran out and don't even have any. So you could use that or the turmeric or a combination of any of those things. Black pepper is also very, very good. Again, I will link down below my powdered foot soak, which has a really, really good variety of herbs and spices, which are detoxifying for the feet. All right, next we are going to be putting in a little bit of bentonite clay. That will draw out toxins. And it'll also help to harden up the Pedi bomb. We don't put a whole lot. We don't want it to be like cement, which bentonite clay kind of tends to be. It's very, very absorbent. It can hold a lot of water weight. All right, and then next we are going to be putting in crushed magnesium flakes. Again, extremely detoxifying. It's good for leg cramps, muscle soreness, aches, pains. We use this to make our magnesium oil. Some people call it magnesium spray. Some people call it magnesium brine. And then I use that to make our magnesium cream, which I call magnesium butter because it's a little bit on the thicker side. Helps you sleep at night. It's good for your shoulders, leg cramps, restless leg syndrome, all good stuff. Okay, and before we put in our light oil, we're going to go ahead and get our menthol crystals, and we're going to start dissolving them in our essential oils and rubbing alcohol. So I'm using peppermint essential oils and 91% rubbing alcohol. Very, very little menthol crystals. We're just going to give that a stir. We're going to set that off to the side for a moment and let that start dissolving. If you want to do that ahead of time, you can. All right, we're going to let this sit on the side for just a moment. Bring you back in a second. Okay, our menthol crystals are just about fully dissolved. So in the meantime, we're going to add our light oil. I choose to use Karanja oil because it's antibacterial and antifungal. You can use whatever light oil you would like. But remember, these are Pedi bombs. So the goal of a Pedi bomb is to detoxify those tootsies. Clean them up. Sandal weather is upon us. We want those tootsies looking good. This smells so good, just whiffing the menthol crystals with the peppermint. All right, that's good enough. Let's go ahead and get those menthol crystals into the mix with the peppermint essential oil and the rubbing alcohol. All right, time to get in here with your hands. Lastly, we're going to add our citric acid, just like bath bombs. All right, we're good to go. This is holding together. Just like a bath bomb, just a few different ingredients specifically for our feet. You would never, ever make a bath bomb using some of these ingredients. Today we're going to be using our 9-cavity mini foot mold because we're making Pedi bombs. If you so choose, you could use the big foot that we also print and sell. That's a little bit too big as far as for a foot soak. For a bath bomb, cool. For foot soak, I don't know. I think that's way too big. So, consists of 3 parts: our bottom plate, our cylinder, and our plunger. Take your cylinder, stick it on top of your bottom plate, and we are just going to fill. If it bothers you guys to have all this mix in the middle, just go ahead and get it out before you even start compressing. Good enough. All right, your top plate with your plunger. I'm just loosening up all of the mix that is stuck down in there. Comes right out, it's no big deal. Get rid of your excess. I'm going to be using my handy dandy arbor press because I love it. It works really well. It compresses your bath bombs very nicely. In this case, your Pedi bombs. I've sold a lot of these replacement parts, which is your bottom plate and the plunger piece. This is just metal, and then the plate is also metal. When you purchase this from Harbor Freight, I think it's $65. So we print and sell these replacement parts. So A, you don't slice your finger off, because you definitely will. When you buy the arbor press and it just has that silver bottom plate, you will slice your finger right off. And then this is just, it's just a metal piece. And so if you continue to do this on top of your molds, you're gonna break your molds. So that's why we sell replacement parts, and my bath bombs have never been better. And it's saving my shoulders and my wrists. Okay, let's give some taps. Turn it over. All right, a little bit of a wiggle jiggle on the bottom plate. Get that off of there. There's your little footsies. Look how cute they are. Push down. Give it a little wiggle as you're pushing so that they don't go flying up and off of here. Just kind of a little bit of a wiggle. Ooh. Thought I was going to break one there. Look at how cute these are. Perfect for 1 foot soak. Perfect size. Look at how cute, you guys, for real. How cute is that? Very, very cute. All right, we'll do one more on camera, and then I'll let you guys go. But once again, the recipe is going to be up in the member section of the channel as well as on Patreon. And what I have started doing is offering a very quick version. And by that, I mean just a very short version of all of my recipes in the PDF form. It's the same PDF file that I give to everybody on Patreon when I make a recipe and do the video, and then offer those things to my member section and to Patreon. It comes with a downloadable PDF file, so you guys can have the recipe in the PDF format. So what I've been doing is I've been offering those short PDF files for sale for almost nothing up on my Etsy, which is Soap Chef Molds, and also my website, which is soap-chef.com. So you can get this recipe a number of different places, and you'll always have this video to reference. All right, there it is, all filled up again. We're going to take our plunger piece. I just do this just to loosen up, again, any of the bath bomb mix that's stuck in between. And I can see, I don't know if you guys can see on camera, I can see through the holes and see that there's no bath bomb mix left in there as I'm, patting it. Get rid of your excess. This scraper is also up on Etsy, as well as the website. All right, let's give it some presses with the arbor press. Obviously, you don't have to do this with an arbor press. Do it with your hands. That's perfectly fine. I just find this to be super, super easy. It does not hurt my shoulders. It does not hurt my wrists. It makes a really, really nice compact product. Whether you are making these Pedi tabs or just the regular bath bombs, it's made a world of difference to the way that my bath bombs look and feel and unmold. Tap. All right, a little wiggle and jiggle just to get that bottom plate off. And there's our Tootsies. Little wiggle jiggle while you're pushing down. If you guys don't want to do what I just did, hold on. If you don't want to try to flip them over onto something like that, you can just go ahead and take that bottom plate, turn it over because it's flat. If that makes you more comfortable, turn that whole mold over and then just lift up. There they are. If that's easier for you guys than to try to flip it over and get them to stay on, you know, your tray or wherever it is you're putting them without them breaking or crumbling, if that makes you guys a little bit more comfortable. It is a lot more easier to do it that way. All right, let me give you a look once again at our beautiful little foot soak tablets, our Pedi bombs. I just gave you guys all of the ingredients that goes into them. And this is gonna feel so wonderful. Just plop one of those in a little bucket, stick your feet in there, get those Tootsies revitalized and detoxified. It is sandal weather. Get them painted. Let's go. All right, you guys, that is gonna do it for today. So this is going to be our Pedi bomb. Following this, we are going to be putting up the video. I've already made the video and the product and the whole thing on the foot scrub. I already do have my foot butter up on the channel. I will also link that down below. So you got a whole foot care routine going on here, all right? Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, comment, and share if you did. In the meantime, till we get back together, be kind and stay humble. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you soon.